My partner, 30M, and I, 31F, just found out he got someone pregnant right before we officially started dating. Where do I go from here? My partner and I met in December 2025 and went on our first date on NYE. We clicked instantly and have the same views on all the important stuff: religion, politics, life goals, not wanting children, etc. Our communication was the healthiest I've ever experienced. We talked through anything and everything that came up, big or small, which was an entirely new experience for me after a couple unhealthy, codependent relationships I'd been in the past. However, due to my tendency toward codependence and his mental health at the time, unrelated to us, just a meds issue, by March it became clear that the healthiest way forward was for us to take a step back and take some of the pressure off each other so we could focus on ourselves. We agreed to continue our relationship platonically, with no strings attached and no promises to wait for the other to be ready. If we met someone else during this time, there would be no hard feelings. Little did we know that one dumb decision during this time would end up changing the course of everything. After 3 months, now June, of therapy, self-reflection, meds adjustments, and occasional coffee chats, it became clear that the feelings we had for each other weren't going anywhere, and more importantly, we were both in a much better place to be a good partner for each other. So, we decided to try it again, this time taking each day at a time. No pressure, just enjoying each other's company and going on adventures together. Since then, the last 2 months have been pure joy. Going on day trips every couple weekends, cooking together, going through a list of movies we wanted to show the other. It was everything we wanted it to be in the beginning and more. We just started using we instead of I when talking about the future, and I had even started wondering when one of us would slip and say the L word. So, you can imagine my shock when I get a call from him at 11 p.m. while he's at work, telling me that he just learned he's going to be a dad. After a good 10 seconds of stunned silence, my first question was how. He explained that during the 3 months we were platonic, Mayish, his friend set him up with one of their friends. They went on a few dates over the course of 3 weeks, but he ended things because they didn't have much in common. He said that he was drunk the 2 times they slept together, and she had told him at the time that she was infertile, never conceived with multiple past partners despite never using contraceptives. Apparently this was either a lie or he has super sperm or something, because she is 3 months pregnant now, she's keeping it, and she claims it's his. I won't get into all the questions I had for him if you're thinking it, I've already asked it. And because he is who he is, he answered every single one of them, taking full responsibility without a shred of defensiveness. He is in as much shock as I am, except he can't escape it. It is ultimately up to him to decide whether he wants to be any part of this child's life. She gave him the option to opt in or out, and that has to be his decision alone. But I can't help but feel like I'd be disrespecting myself to stick around for this. One of the things we bonded over in the beginning was how certain we were that we didn't want children, for our own individual reasons, and for shared reasons. And now this person, who was just a blip in his timeline, is going to become a permanent fixture in his life, along with their child. And I just don't know if that's what I want for my life. So, do I sacrifice the healthiest relationship I've ever had to avoid being involved in this complicated situation, or do I stick with it and trust that things will work out for everyone involved? Any advice would be greatly appreciated.